All right. I think I have everything. Let's turn that up. Yes, sir. All right. So, Dr. Disrespect came back today, surprisingly. And according to Twitter, he redeemed himself. But I've yet to see that because from all the clips that I've seen, he hasn't posted like a single screenshot of whatever he was messaging the minor, which he probably does have, and that's why he went full panic mode. Because from what I've seen, I don't think he's like completely claimed his innocence. I'm not sure. We're gonna be watching it right now. Anyways, let's just play it like on two. All right, let's do this. Let's get to where he's at. Jesus Christ, dude.
Easy, easy. Rough. Sit down! I'm fucking getting up to nothing! I really do like this one. That's a...
Jesus Christ, bro. The long intro. Came back from the island, dog. Jesus. He said the kids are back in school. Time to come back from the island. Fucking GTA 5.
Easy, easy. Rough landing. The name. Oh, baby, 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 the name. It's Doctor. This. Respect. And you're looking at the two-time
Dr. EDP, dude.
1993-1994 blockbuster video game champion and true international video gaming superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a goddamn snooze fest. Don't be shy. Oh, it's been a long time, champs. De la vacación with mi familia was increíble. But we're back from vacation, and we're getting locked in, doing what we do best.
Did he only leave like for 2 weeks or something? Because it hasn't been more than a month, hasn't it? God, I hate that I have to make a new window. Let's see, Dr. EDP, where you at? Doctor. Because, oh, he deleted his tweet. Jesus. He deleted. This fucker deleted the screenshot where he admits to texting the minor. Damn. That is tough. He deleted it, so I meant to just find a second for him. Alright. Yeah, he deleted his text, his message. Wow, fucking pussy. It's like you have the guts to like fucking admit when you did it wrong, like because his company left him, so of course he did something wrong. Because they're not gonna just drop him, not stop associating him just for no reason. I think I already have it actually. Let me check. Let me pull a Vosh and just show you all my horse lolly porn, dude. It should be in screenshots, I think. It's one of these, I think. Yep. Alright, I do have it. Cool. Oh no, my lolly porn. Oh, you can't even see it. Fucking Vosh, dude. Calls out fucking lolicons and then has a bunch of it on his fucking computer. That's another thing that's hilarious. It's usually the people that are like the most virtue signaling. It's like that usually are some of the biggest. Let's Twitch ban. Just get to the fucking bullshit. Yeah. Alright, I do have it. Doc 4, Doc 5. Yeah, because everyone wanted to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons that I control, I was not cited anything for the last several years. Now, two former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations. So you're already saying publicly disclose the accusations. Now I'm gonna lay my story to the side. They were Twitch whisper messages from an individual back in 20. See, he already admitted it's there. So if he doesn't admit to this or tries to spin it in a different way, then he's fucking lying. Because this came straight from him, not from anyone else, not under any pressure whatsoever. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And what pisses me off is like a bunch of people are saying that he's fucking like that everyone that's calling him out is being quiet now, and that fuck. The dude that called him out initially said that I stand by my reporting. Damn, fucking based. Why is fucking Hassan trending? What the fuck? Oh yeah, because of the Tim Pool shit, I forgot. Alright, anyways, this is about him. The Tim Pool stuff can wait, because I have no idea what that... Alright. For the Tim Pool and other correspondence thing, so a bunch of independent media correspondents were pretty much like found out that I forgot the name of the actual thing. It was like Tenant Media or something like that, that they were all paid by Russians. And in the dumbest way possible, like instead of going to like some like encrypted chat stuff, then they just went like into Discord and stuff that was could be traced back to them. That's kind of fucking weird. Not sure. All right, let's do this.
That's put on a show and look good doing it. By the way, brand new arena, champs. Want me to give you a little tour? Oh, come on, don't be shy. Let's take a look.
Jesus Christ, dude. Because he does talk about it, but he's just taking his way that's fucking down.
Oh. Brand new state-of-the-art transport system. Inspired by Arnold Schwarzenegger and Running Man. Works pretty well. A little tight, a little claustrophobic. Nonetheless, champs, the entrance into the arena. Oh, take a look around. I put a lot of money, my own money, invested into this facility. It's taken months and months. Hold on, I gotta go.
Bro does like his whatchamacallit, transitions.
VIP lounge. Currently, potentially could be closed down temporarily. But we'll get it all activated. We'll open these doors just for you Champions Club members real soon.
Another thing is that he made it so that only subscribers that were 13 weeks or older could reply. So a bunch of people were watching him, but people were saying that there was nothing but good messages. But yeah, they're long subscribers, dude. Of course, they're not gonna be talking shit.
Soon. Nonetheless, take a look.
Because most of the people that would meet that would probably unsub as soon as he was found out that he was inappropriately messaging a minor. That's fucking wild. Jesus Christ, quit yapping, dude.
Your friends with the biggest splash imaginable. Is heated.
There it is. Alright, cool. Fuck, finally. Jesus.
Heated pool? It is heated. It is heated. Why am I so orange? I mean, I didn't get a fake tan. This thing's real. Okay. This thing's real.
Bro, here like the annoying orange, goddamn.
We're just dipping our toes in the water, champs. Huh? Let's wake up!
Him beating his meat to the fucking underage minor.
We've got to wake up. What has been happening? What has been happening in the video gaming scene, champs? Can anybody tell me? Doc, what games we playing today? I got Black Ops 6 beta lined up. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it.
I wish I had a donation message.
Doc, jump on Wordle? God, man. On a day like this, why would I entertain the idea of playing Michael Jackson?
I want to see if he is at the end. Back like never laughed at my own. And he apologized, Dap. He telling the losers were trying to run. Did he actually like prove something?
We're waiting.
Oh my god. Oh god. It's the worst of the worst of the worst.
Elephant in the room, Doc. We're waiting.
Oh my god. Oh god. It's the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst of the thing I've ever.
Just relax, man.
He's really using his pedophile allegations to try to fucking like get viewers. Holy fuck, that's sad actually. That's really fucking sad.
There's a special breed of people out there, huh, champs? Holy shit.
Yeah, the breed that fucking hate pedophiles, dude. The people that hate you, dude.
Let me play my damn Wordle. You might want to grant that, okay? Okay. I will. Mr. Crump with a $10 donation. Give me back my duck! I'm gonna get to the donations in a bit. I
know that in thing you can watch like I know there's a way to sort by newest first, look back to 21 fucking mil. Holy shit. He might sprinkle in some bullshit. So.
Stop, guys. No. Let me play Wordle first. Okay. Should we be in? Agile. It's gotta be it, right? I'm jumping right in, man. I haven't played a video game in a long time. It's been a couple months. Swimming. Please don't need Okay. Referral. Doc, they took away our memberships. Come! I mean, you guys get the point. See, the whole goal is to get it within the first 3. Not a big deal. First one to 30 wins a lot of cash. Just remember that. That's how that game's played. That's how that game's played.
You think he starts talking about it there? Fuck. And the thing I hate most about this is probably people are gonna watch this and be like, "Oh, he's skipping around to get to the juicy link." Dude, he's just playing fucking Wordle. I haven't played Wordle today. All right, now I know it's fucking rerun, dude.
Yeah, just keep ignoring the issue and putting up this act. God, I'm so concerned and worried about everyone else's problems except mine because I'm dealing with a deeper depression and I like to project.
Jesus Christ, dude. We're not projecting. You admitted to texting a minor. Did you fucking forget, you idiot? Or what, are your lawyers trying to tell you that you were a dipshit and that the best way to do it is to fucking not talk about it, but the first stream that you come on, you start talking about it, or what?
Oh, champs. A lot of people donating. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You know? Are you nervous to be back? After what's transpired over the last couple months, am I excited to be back to this type of world? Man. So glad you're back. Hey, I appreciate it, Shane. It's good to be back to a certain degree, right? We got to figure out this monetization thing. So September 25th is basically when.
All right, so June, July, August, September. So it's been 3 months.
Can reapply.
I just had to check when I did the screenshot because that's roughly around the same time.
Or partnership on YouTube, you know? People ask, like, do I, now that you're not getting monetized, you're not going to be streaming ever again, or you're on YouTube, are you? There's an opportunity to reapply, right? September 25th is the date. So in the meantime, I'm
surprised he didn't wait until September because he would have gotten his monetization back easily. Unless he's trying to make everyone forget by gaslighting them with this, because again, he said he's already projecting that, oh, you have a deeper depression. Oh, you're worried about other people's lives other than, like, dude, you messaged a minor. Of course we're gonna care. This is your comeback stream. There's been a bunch of YouTubers that have been accused of stuff like that, and they haven't been like beating around the bush or denying anything. They proved themselves innocent. We're waiting for you to do that, but you probably never will, because you know that you're not innocent. You know that if you release the text logs, which I'm pretty sure you don't in this entire video, you know that people will find out that you're a predator and people will stop supporting you. That's why you're putting up this front thinking that you're all confident when you know you're really not. You're building up a house of cards. Will fall as soon as one piece of evidence comes up.
We'll do what we need to do. I enjoy my time here on YouTube.
And also I read somewhere that he's going to take him to court for, what's it called? Slander? And, I'd like to see him try, dude, because as soon as those logs come out, he's fucked. And that's what he was panicking about initially, because he thought that people had the logs and that they were going to release him, so he just wanted to bite the bullet, try to ease the blow on that. But since they never came out, he has the ability to do this. Come back cocky, thinking that he's tough shit because no one's going to drop the logs. But if he sues Twitch for not disinformation, but disparaging remarks or whatever the fuck, slander and something else.
You know, we built a nice, strong community for years. This is where we started. 16 years ago? 2008, I think. You know? I like my time here. And I like the community. We've got the best, realest gaming community, right? The Champions Club. And we've built it on this platform, and this is
Rare Nick Merckx W. This retard Dr. Disrespect is married with children, pushing 40 minutes to touching a minor inappropriately. His words, not mine. So I cut ties with him. Obviously, that's inexcusable, but now a shit for him for out of his band. Bunch of rape runner. Blast, dude. I said it multiple times. I sent text to the boys, and I apologize for dragging us into it. Regardless, it doesn't matter. Got to start for not condoning him right when the allegations came out. Then got to start for cutting ties with him. Now you're getting destroyed because you didn't stand with him after you admitted everything, and now backtracking. Gotta love the internet. That is true, though. That is true. And I guess he does backtrack everything. Jesus. Fucking wild. That's also kind of sad. Like, he's just gaslighting and backtracking. You fool like a bitch. Jesus.
If there's an opportunity to reapply for partnership, and there's a date that's been presented to us, then I'm going to take it. In the meantime, like we always done, we've always stayed in our lane. We'll stay in our lane and continue to just put on a show. You know? For almost 4 years, champs, the public demanded to hear from the doc regarding the Twitch suspension. I guess since you all missed the point with my personal statement, maybe it's time to tell my side of the story.
All right. Give me a second, Doc. I have both of them here. Let's see how full of shit you are.
Champs? You see, there was a lawsuit pending, and as part of that arbitration, all parties were not allowed to speak publicly about the case. I respected those rules. My lawsuit against Twitch was eventually resolved, as you all know. But even then, as part of the settlement, all parties were still prohibited from speaking publicly about the case or the settlement. However, if one side violated that confidentiality, then the other side could respond. And again, champs, again, I respected all the confidential obligations.
Oh, he's talking about... Oh, that one. Give me a second. I know which one he's talking about. Damn.
But apparently Twitch's own disgruntled employees didn't feel the need to abide by those same obligations. Cody Connors, ex-Twitch employee, wasn't even involved, leaks Twitch's reported reason. Years later, Cody, why do this? What was the point? This was settled professionally. And you, knowing how black and white the internet is, you decided, you fucking rat, to leak the reported reason Twitch banned me in 2020. I mean, for what? Cody, why? Did you not know the repercussions from spewing lies about the two-time? Did you not know the repercussions of accusing me, Cody Connors? You see, you don't know shit, and it was obvious from your tweet. You didn't have any firsthand knowledge of my dispute with Twitch. You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whisper's messages? Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is? I do. And yeah, I used Twitch's Whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone. You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it. And boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs.
So he purposefully edited it out, then edited it in once people were like telling him like, hey, you took out minor. That's where this meme comes from. Amy holds on. The dude's actually fucking cooked, that's wild. Because he took out minor and then put it back in.
When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the messages?
You already are disproving yourself, because were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer, yes. Were these intentions were there real intentions behind these messages? Absolutely not. So you're contradicting yourself there, Chief. I don't know what to tell you, Chief, but you're a pedophile by your own words, not mine.
You didn't. Neither did any of these journalists.
Oh my god, is this motherfucker gonna spin the fucking Sneeko take that, oh, she was 16, the age of consent where I live is 16, so it's fine. Dude, you're still fucking pedophile. Doesn't change it. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should.
And neither did Twitch at the time of the ban. You also tried to tell the world that I was trying to meet up with this user at TwitchCon, but you're wrong. Let's set the record straight. I never intended to meet this user ever. We never made plans to meet at TwitchCon or anywhere else, and in fact, we never met in person ever. Your bullshit accusations gave false courage to other former Twitch employees to make shit up as well. I suspect all of you sort of planned and coordinated this attack. These big-time publications, these journalists, these various outlets are sort of just gossip channels now. Don't you think, champs? They act like they're just gossip channels now.
Alright, and his source for that is this.
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
What the fuck? Nice arguments.
Because he has nothing to prove what he's saying right now. So this is all just coming out of his fucking asshole.
Without any real journalism and real research happening.
My guy. This is real journalism. This is real research. These are your own words, are they not? Or what are you gonna say? You were under duress and that you weren't thinking straight, that you were going through stuff mentally. You know, you were the richest you could ever be. It was like straight after you signed the deal with Twitch, making you like a multi-millionaire.
They reported on all this based on leaks from two former Twitch employees, one of whom was supposedly on the trust and safety team. If these anonymous sources worked on the trust and safety team at the time of my Twitch suspension in 2020, then you would hope they would tell the truth. But apparently that's just too much to ask. If these former trust and safety team members, and by the way, I know exactly who they are, actually had firsthand knowledge, then what they conveniently left out is, one, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally admitted that the whisper messages were not sexting. And two...
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't...
Two, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally acknowledged that the whispers did not constitute child sexual abuse material CSAM. I'll say it again. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images. Cody Connors and these other anonymous sources are trying to paint a picture that I was exchanging sexually explicit messages and photos with this Twitch user. That never happened. I even used...
Were the Twitch messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer, yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? Absolutely not. There were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Alright? I don't care what you say. These are your own words, but now they're magically gone because you deleted the Twitch. I mean, the Twitter message, but the Twitter post, but I have the screenshots, dude. You're lying through your teeth because you know that you fucking did it.
Use the word.
And now you're just floundering for fucking sympathy, and then your sympathetic fans are just gonna eat it up because they know that they're not gonna do shit. They just want to see you fucking be a dipshit.
Inappropriate. Purposely. And look at how it's defined by everyone, champs. Huh? including these defaming articles. I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place.
Prove it, dude. Again, this is all I'm hearing.
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Like, you have the messages. You can post them out. You can fucking do something. Like, you're clearly talking as if you've seen them before. Like, all right, show them. If you have nothing to hide, do it. And before anyone tells me, like, oh, but burning the truth is with you. Like, Quite did it. Quite legit, like, went through his entire thing just to get his career back. Because one chick said that she was SA'd by him. And then Quite came out, gave some personal, really personal information, but yeah. You're being extremely stupid with your response, dude. Not only that, but you're backtracking on everything that you've said before.
I mean...
Also, I doubt that your studio would ever just drop you because you were just, quote unquote, saying lewd jokes with the minor, unquote.
How would each of you look if all of your private DMs, your text messages, your chats were looked at, dissected, and taken out of context by someone who's deliberately trying to find something inappropriate in those words?
I'd look base as fuck, dude. Alright? I mean, I'd probably get canceled for saying some racist shit, but hey, I'd be based as fuck.
And this is not a situation where a victim publicly accuses someone of wrongdoing. That never happened here. We're talking about allegations that Twitch made against me as a half-baked reason for justifying their actions of suspending and shutting down my channel. Allegations that Twitch made without even a legal analysis of whether the whisper messages were legal. You see, I engage with my community. I engage with other streamers. And through Twitch Whispers, I communicate with Twitch users. Conversations that consisted of a variety of playing games and gaming politics, content creation, random stuff. This was the extent of my whispers with this Twitch user.
Let's see. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in a direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Sounds kind of weird. You could have just put, hey, I said some inappropriate jokes. I said suck my dick once. And then, like, as a joke. Like, but you said that there were messages that just leaned too much inappropriately. You could have given examples. You could have given examples right now. Hell, you could just drop the fucking Twitter, the logs, dude. I'm pretty sure you still have them.
On June 21st, 2020, my ex-Twitch partner manager learns that I exchanged whispers with the Twitch user. And I say ex-partner manager because for years, this guy didn't do anything for me, my community, or my channel. For years. I'm talking no front page love. You're talking about the face of the platform, right? Literally. The face of the platform. And I know Champions Club remembers this. We got zero front page love on the website. He was never on my channel. He didn't follow me on Twitter. He wouldn't even inform us about Twitch rival tournaments. We're talking about the two-time Twitch rival tournament. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you want to play in it? We got zero support from this guy. And it was just so obvious that he carried a grudge against the two-time. So after we signed with Twitch in 2019, we asked for a new partner manager. And just a few months later, that ex-Twitch partner manager is directly involved with getting me banned. Coincidence? The Twitch user tells the ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. I'll repeat that sentence one more time just in case anybody missed that one. The Twitch user tells this ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. But this ex-Twitch partner manager encourages the user and even directs them to file a report directly with Twitch, even though the user told him clearly that we never physically met anywhere and that no photographs were exchanged. On June 24th, 2020, Twitch's special operations team receives and reviews the user's report.
You do know that verbal harassment, like, all right, let's just put this in an example of real life. If you go up to a minor and tell them, like, hey, I want to see your panties, you're not touching her, you're just saying things that are inappropriate to her. That could still get you in a lot of trouble, dude. All right? So just because you didn't have any intention of doing it and you were being inappropriate, it's still fucking bad. It's not going to change anything. Like, if you go up to a chick and say, hey, let me see them panties. Like, you're still kind of you're harassing her, so it's still a form of harassment, and especially if it's like harassing a minor in that way, bad. But you're probably just gonna say like, oh, it was an inappropriate joke. Like, then victims of grooming and stuff usually don't come out because they don't know that they're being groomed. So having a Twitch person be like, hey, you should probably get that like figured out, it's probably because they were probably too young to realize that what they were doing was extremely inappropriate, especially with like a 35-year-old. I think that's what your age was at the time. So, Chief, this is not a good look for you. And just because you didn't have any intention of doing anything doesn't mean that you weren't inappropriate with her. Like, you could say that you didn't have intentions all you want, but if you still say like, hey, I'd fuck the dog shit out of you, no homo, like, that's still gonna be fucking inappropriate. That's still bad. You shouldn't do it.
They find no issues and determine that it did not warrant any further escalation to Twitch's law enforcement response team.
That would have been the end.
Let me look up. I don't think sexting is illegal. Can you go to jail for sexting a minor? Exploitation of a minor. What happens if you... I'm pretty sure he's from California. So it says in California, the penalties for sexting in California, particularly with a minor, can be serious under California law. It can depend on what the statute is used by the persecutor. In some cases, persecutors will charge these offenses as felonies, and many convictions can result in mandatory registration as a sex offender. In California, sending harmful material to a minor is a wobbler offense, which is a crime that persecutors can charge either as a misdemeanor or a felony, depending on the circumstances of the case and the defendant's criminal history. So, just because you didn't like get charged with anything, because I'm pretty sure what you went was a breach of contract thing. So that's the circumstances. You were there for civil court, not for criminal court. And I'm pretty sure you don't have any other felonies and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure that's why you were able to get away with it. But if you were charged criminally, but the victim didn't want to come forward with it, like, I'm pretty sure the case would be dismissed. So that's why they didn't charge you criminally, because again, the victim, you just said it yourself, the victim didn't want to come forward, but you'd probably still be considered a pedophile. Not only that, again, he's bringing up the Twitch case as if it's like a criminal indictment or something, which it's not. I'm pretty sure it was just a civil suit where he was trying to get the full restitution for the contract, and that's why he said Twitch paid him off. Twitch gave him the full contract amount in that one stream. So yeah, you were being tried in civil court, not fucking criminal court. So of course you're not going to be charged as a pedophile. They're just trying to show like, hey, this is what we feel was appropriate enough to breach our contract, and the judges rolled with you and said probably not. So just because you won that case doesn't mean that what you did wasn't inappropriate or not. It just means that civilly they still have to continue with the contract. They just probably put you on suspension and stuff, like escalating it to like just completely disavowing your contract and destroying it, and that's why they paid you off. I'm pretty sure that's probably what it is. I'll try to look for his court case. What's his respect name? I'm a lawyer and I've been trying to figure out this for a while. As far as my go, there's no record of lawsuit from Guy Beam or Herschel Beam against Twitch Interactive. I couldn't use my employer's research to fully confirm, but I spoke to friends of the court system and they also So it probably didn't even go to court. I'm pretty sure they just fucking settled because they didn't want this news to spread. But they knew why they did it. Because again, if they found out that one of their biggest streamers, like you said, was and yeah, that probably makes sense why you didn't get any front page love. Like you're saying that your research manager didn't do it. If they knew about your things, but then they gave you like a big hefty contract, and then afterwards you came out as a pedophile, I'm pretty sure they're gonna like try to make you ease off of that and try to slowly make you leave the contract until they eventually just couldn't push through. After discussions with you guys and more reading about what people said, I'm convinced that some of these people that helped covered it up are kind of sick. I record my thoughts here. Something's off about these messages. No reported police not adding up to me. Unless they really trash people who only care about how to exploit it. So more than the soulless, I don't think they know law better than the person who do. He's looking for the record. They probably settled out of court. So it technically never went to court. That's probably what happened, and he's taking that as a win because I know narcissists like him, like when Donald Trump was not acquitted, but they dismissed his case. He's running around saying that he won it, even though there was no president because he got criminal immunity as a president. So I'm pretty sure that's what he says when he this is again just me speculating, but when he says that he won the case, I'm pretty sure what really happened was that he brought up the lawsuit, and then Twitch, wanting to avoid all drama, just settled it out of court because they knew that they'd take a massive hit if they found out that one of the biggest people leading their platform was a pedophile, and that they knew about it for a couple of years. Because again, this was in 2017, and then 3 years later they broke the contract. So that's probably what happened. That's my speculation. I'm not entirely sure. I'd probably need to see like the court case, but according to lawyers using their own resources, can't find a single court case. So it's kind of weird, meaning that it probably never went to court, meaning that they probably settled out of it. So again, if they settled out of it, if Twitch settled out of Twitch settled the disagreement out of court, and he's walking around like he got a dub off of it, then I'd either would like to see like a redacted version of the court case findings, or like something signaling that you didn't just settle out of court and that paid you off to be quiet. But that's actually, that makes more sense. So I think this is what happened. PDF over here, they're just gonna draw them like that, and then Twitch is gonna be like that. So PDF, he gets a contract from these guys. Then, after a while, like a couple days after finding that contract, they find out that PDF was messaging a minor. And so these guys didn't want to continue with the contract, and that's why they were slowly not allowing him to be like front page and stuff, trying to block him out. And then eventually, what would he have done to make him just like 3 years later, they just completely break the contract. So then afterwards, he makes a comeback stream. He says that he's gonna sue these guys. God, that's awful. Scheiße. There's gonna sue these guys, and so these guys panicking, not wanting their 3-year-old secret get exposed, they just give him the money, and then he's taking that as a W. That's awful. But that's probably what happened. Again, this is all speculations and allegations because I have no idea. All I know is what his own words were, and his own words said that he was everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now 2 former employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, so I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind those messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal was ever found, no pictures were shared, and no crimes were committed, and I never even met the individual. I went through lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch. There you go. It was civil court. So it was never a criminal indictment. So they probably just... And the case was resolved by some... Yep. He settled out of court. And he's saying that he took a W, that they found him like, oh my god. Oh, gee, there it is, boys. Dr. PDF is lying here. They never went to court. He was never brought under scrutiny. It's just that Twitch didn't want the smoke, so they did just settle out of court. It was just a settlement. You didn't win. You never went to court. And if he probably did go to court, he'd probably also be in jail.
That should have been the end. But that partner manager, oh boy, did he had it out. Yeah, he had it out for the 2-time. He finds out that no further action will be taken, so what does he do? He personally escalates the report to a friend on the Twitch's LER team. The LER team, remember, that's the Twitch's law enforcement response team. He escalates the report to a friend on Twitch's LER team.
Yes, because I'm pretty... Our social... Cause I know that schools have mandated reporters, so do social medias have mandated reporting? I should probably just look up Dust Twitch. Does Twitch have mandated reporting? Let's see. Connect safely. Setting up safeguards, whether you're seeing an interest or watching. Okay. Proactive detection. Twitch provides user tools, dedicated staff. Unfortunately, not all abuse can be prevented. We encourage all users to report violations of our community terms and services. Once a violation is reported, it is sent to a member of our dedicated safety team for review. Our safety team works 24/7, 7 days, pretty much all the time. It is a global team with cultural language expertise in over 25 languages. Members of this team go under extensive training and are skilled at recognizing and dealing with abusive behavior, including those aimed at minors. In addition, our safety team investigates cases of inappropriate behavior against minors and work closely with the National Center for Missing or Exploited Children and various law enforcement agencies. So yeah, he is pretty much a mandated worker. So if he does have like evidence that you are inappropriately messaging, so I should probably show you that before you guys think I'm talking out of my ass. But no, this is coming from Twitch themselves, dedicated staff. Unfortunately, not abuse can be prevented. So we encourage I can't read. So we encourage all users to report violations. To report violations of our community guidelines and terms of service. Once a violation is reported, it is sent to a member of our dedicated safety team for review. Our safety team works 24/7, 765. It is a global team that has cultural experience with cultural and language expertise in over 25 languages. Members of these teams undergo extensive training and are skilled at recognizing and dealing with abusive behavior, including those aimed at minors. In addition, our safety team investigates cases of inappropriate behavior against minors and works closely with the National Center for Missing Children or Exploited Children and various forms of law enforcement. So what probably happened was his partner, the person that was in charge of Dr. Disrespect, did find inappropriate messages, sent it up to their safety team. But because their safety team, the messages were probably vague enough so that the safety team couldn't like get a modus operandi. Not a modus operandi. That means that you want to murder someone. I think if they couldn't get like a motive, they couldn't get they couldn't get past the reasonable doubt because he could have been joking, quote unquote. He could have been joking, with the minor, and most of the inappropriate stuff could have been taken as jokes. Like again, if you playfully say "suck my dick," you could like it's still inappropriate to say to someone that's underage. But it still probably qualifies as inappropriate behaviors, which goes against their guidelines. So maybe that's what happened. But again, this was never settled like through arbitration or any of that. This was just a settlement. This was settled out of court. And it was only a civil dispute, not a criminal one. So again, civil was probably just civil is money. Criminal was like they're actually charging with stuff, so it wasn't Twitch charging them with any. It wasn't Twitch going after him. It was Dr. Disrespect going after the money that Twitch could give him. So again, he got his bag and is trying to get more of that bag because he's a pedophile allegedly.
So a day later, on June 25th, the LER analyst pulls the entirety of the Whisper messages and begins discussing them with his director of the LER team. Mind you, this director is on vacation at that time and does not have access to their computer or work files. Let me just remind you, I went through a big time arbitration, okay? And
big time arbitration. By your own words, through lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch that was resolved by settlement. Fuck, listen. Get that back. So again.
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
you discover a lot of stuff. Mind you, this director is on vacation at that time. The LER analyst cherry picks and sends a few targeted excerpts out of context from the Whisper messages to this director. Now, if you do this, you can make anyone's messages look inappropriate, even when they aren't.
Release the messages then. If you're really that confident that we won't find them inappropriate, release them. Prove your innocence, dude.
Less than 1 hour, this LER analyst and his director have made the decision to suspend me from Twitch. Twitch submits a report to NCMEC. You guys all read those little articles, huh? The NCMEC. Twitch submits that report. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Guess what? As far as I know, and over 4 years have passed, they didn't do anything with the report. As far as I know, they didn't escalate Twitch's report to law enforcement. Mind you, the same people that made this decision admit internally that the messages did not constitute sexting. The same people that made this decision at Twitch admit internally that the messages did not warrant any child sexual abuse material charge. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitted they did not perform any legal analysis of whether the messages exchanged were illegal in any way. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitting that they never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received.
Shiza. You're really bringing up age. You're bringing up the Sneeko argument about the age of consent. That's fucking tough. So, all right, just because they're in Florida and the age of consent there is no. What's the lowest age of consent? It's like Georgia or something. somewhere in the Midwest where it's like 16, so you think that you're allowed to inappropriately message a 16-year-old then? When you're 35, dude, like that's still fucking wild. Just because, again, it's legal on their you're still receiving, actually. You're still receiving a reply, so it has to be legal in both states, I'm pretty sure. Unless you're going by, like, the one... No, because that's just recording, I think. I don't want to talk out of my ass, because I don't want to be Dr. Disrespect, but, I don't think... If it's just messages and not in... Because I know that, pictures, if they get sent, that's an automatic felony, because it's technically distribution. For messages, I don't think so. I don't think you get charged with anything. Still, if you get found in messaging a minor, then that's still extremely inappropriate.
Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me without ever interviewing me, the user, or any other third party, including the partner manager. It's fucking unbelievable!
Again, do you have any fucking evidence for this? You're just spouting a bunch of things that probably could have happened, but no evidence, nothing. Like, see, like, I bring up this is my evidence for most of the things that you probably, it's not that hard. I'm live streaming too. I can bring up your own words, Chief. See, boom, boom. You could easily bring up your logs, your chat logs, just like you brought up your past Twitter messages. But you don't want to, because you probably already know that if they ever do get released, which is why you panicked and made this statement, if they ever do get released, you'll realize that people will turn on you faster than anything, and that faster than the speed of sound, faster than the speed of light, because you'll be guilty. You know that. We all know that. It's just that you're hidden under the veil of guilty until proven innocent, where people like quite who else got falsely accused? The only one that I know that got falsely accused and came back was Quite, because he was just falsely accused.
I'm not going to get into every detail regarding my legal case, but these former Twitch employees that claim to have firsthand knowledge, they just don't have a clue. They didn't report any facts. The judge in the case determined that the whispers were not illegal. So then why did Twitch use these messages against me? Why did Twitch treat the doc so differently from their other streamers? I mean, outside...
A settlement is an agreement. Yeah, it wasn't that the judge found it. A settlement is an agreement that ends a dispute and results in the voluntary dismissal of any related litigation, regardless of the exact terms. Many parties choose to keep their settlement agreements private. In business law, settlement is the payment, satisfaction, and closing of an account. So yeah, the judge didn't find you innocent of jack shit, dude. You settled. And my proof of that, again, is this. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and the case was resolved by a settlement. Again, settlement. Not by you being found innocent, not by anything else. Not only that, yeah, do you even say right here, it's not a criminal case. You were in a civil suit. They'd probably tell they'd probably tell Twitch to tell the victim to go to make it a civil case, but they probably, again, you said that they didn't want to charge you with anything, so of course you wouldn't be found guilty of anything. The only thing that you were in court for was whether or not you were owed the money from the contract, not whether or not you were innocent or guilty of being inappropriate with a minor. So again, you're just using legal jargon to try to like justify why you're innocent, even though that's not the reason you went there. the judge would have just stated whether or not you were allowed to whether or not the messages would correspond with a guideline ban or my bad. Whether or not it comply with Twitch's reason of banning you, which is probably like inappropriate message to the minor, and then because there wouldn't be any reasonable doubt or anything like that, depending on whether or not there was jury, they'd probably just tell you to settle or something. They'd probably tell Twitch to settle or something.
Side of the obvious. I mean, just take a look at me, right? Unfiltered. The realest motherfucker in this industry.
You're fake as shit, dude. A real motherfucker would have dropped the logs already.
6'8", gorgeous, athletic, successful, college degree, college athlete, bourbon business, gaming studio, beautiful family. And trust me, we've worked hard for over
Beautiful family that you cheated on multiple times. Okay.
a decade to improve as a person, a husband, and father, and to get where we're at today. I mean, I'm in such a good place today. And all these people, they all act like they're just so perfect. I'm not perfect.
People aren't acting as if they're perfect. People are acting as if they don't message inappropriately. They don't inappropriately message minors. What the fuck do you mean? That's just a common thing. We're not acting holier than thou. We're just like, damn, you a pedophile. Allegedly.
I don't claim to be perfect.
Neither do they. They just don't claim to be pedophiles.
Sometimes I do. But I also didn't do all the shit that they're saying I did.
Motherfucker. Own words. Were there Twitch whisper messages with a minor, with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. All right. If we were in the court of law, I'd probably ask you what that meant. Now, if it was to the extent of it being extremely inappropriate, would you be in jail? Probably not. But were they still inappropriate messages with a minor? Of course.
But then that doesn't make a story, right?
Again, he's saying all this without ever dropping any shred of evidence or anything, that like any links or something. Let me check the things before I get fucking... Nope. Nope. No links, nothing.
Wanted media attention. The media wants controversy. And by sensationalizing all this with big, inaccurate headlines like sexting and sexually
The media doesn't fucking want controversy. Well, at least the social media platforms don't. Media correspondents probably do. But if I'm Twitch, I don't want that. I don't want it to be known that the biggest person on my damn platform ended up being a pedophile. That'd be like ruinous to a damn company.
explicit. You all got what you wanted. At the expense of the two-time.
No, we fucking didn't, because you haven't proved your innocence yet.
The reality
That's all we want. We want you to prove whether or not you inappropriately messaged a minor, and whether whether it's bad enough to be forgiven or fucking kick you out of the internet forever.
is they wanted to
Did you send a shit pic, Dr. EDP? All right, that's all I want to know.
cut down the dock. Plain and simple. Take a look at some of these horrendous acts of Twitch streamers that were never banned. I've got some examples right here.
All right.
Example number 1. A streamer that frequently used the N-word while publicly streaming, which constitutes a violation of Twitch's policies if accompanied by hateful intent. Twitch scheduled a meeting with a streamer to ascertain his intent to determine whether his conduct was a violation of Twitch's policies, ultimately determining it was not a breach of Twitch's policies. Why wasn't I?
Repeatedly saying the N-word and messaging inappropriately messaging a minor are not in the same realm. This bitch. Let me get my paint. All right. He's saying that. All right. For the sake of this, I'm gonna make green N-word. And then messaging a minor. All right. This is a lane that's in. This is the lane that's in, all right? And then let's see this dude. And this motherfucker is saying that these are the same. You know? Like saying the N-word over and over again is not the same as inappropriately messaging a minor, dude. Dude shooting at nothing and grasping at nothing. Like he's comparing the space between these two things and saying, yeah, they're the same. When in reality, one is just saying something that's inappropriate to anyone, alright? It's just saying a bad word. Saying bad words aren't fucking like the same shit as inappropriate. Again, we don't know what the context of the inappropriate message with the minor is. Like, again, you could just say suck my dick. And if it has to be worse than that, because if it was something that easy, you'd probably like just release it and be like, oh, see, it was just jokes, all jokes. Like, you'd still be under scrutiny because you shouldn't be saying that to a minor, but still, at least you could just play it off and then have Sneeko ride your dick saying like, well, see, the doc was playing, the doc was playing, the doc was playing.
I called into a meeting. Why wasn't my intent taken into consideration, champs? Example number 2.
I'm pretty sure saying bad words, saying the N-word aren't instant bans, dude. Being sexually inappropriate are instant bans. That's why what's that one chick that always gets banned? Not Asian Bunny, she deserves it. It's the VTuber chick, like Fifi. Like, she gets fucking banned every other day just because her model's too good looking, I guess. Like, again, there's reasons why people get banned. Yours is a lot worse than fucking saying the N-word. Like, it's like, I'd rather hang out with someone that says the N-word 24/7. That's the only word that they know than someone that inappropriately messaged a minor, right?
Streamer was reported for discussing doing things with deceased animals and discussing pedophilia, all while live streaming. Never suspended, but instead given a multi-million-dollar contract. Example number 3.
What the fuck was that? Is that Vosh? Vosh. What the fuck is he talking about here? Hey, what were the allegations?
Were suspended, but instead given a multi-million animals and discussing. Streamer was reported for discussing doing things with deceased animals and discussing pedophilia, all while live streaming. Never.
Like, again, name names, bitch. Drop names. Fuck. Or like, give links, give some examples. Like, bitch, every time I'm bringing up something, I'm like at least trying to like give you some fucking shred of evidence. You're just talking out of your ass.
Were suspended, but instead given a multi-million-dollar contract. Example number 3. Streamer was reported for a sexually explicit stream involving children and telling children to send Snapchats of them playing with themselves. Never suspended, but instead, given a multi-million-dollar contract. It's so obvious that certain Twitch executives, employees involved had.
Wait, what? Twitch creator tells Snapchat Again, I wish you'd like drop a link or something, or like give like a little headline, or just not talk out of his ass because I can't find anything. It might be like a small channel or something. But again, if you're gonna come out with allegations like this, at least like have fucking. Eating, eating, up, like. Like, is this inappropriate, Chief? Yeah, this dude saying that he's innocent, and I'm saying you told for a dick cheek quit writing it. Dude has no evidence for any of his claims. Dude talk out of his ass for like a couple. Dude talk out of his ass the entire time. He doesn't know you well, bro. I just messaged that dude. Fuck him. We ball.
Personal biases against the doc and used all this as an opportunity to terminate my contract. Go back and look at the timing of all this too. The doc's termination lines up with two preferable, profitable, and expensive streamers leaving Mixer. As soon as Twitch knew that Mixer had failed, and go look at the timing. These other expensive streamers needed a new streaming platform. So Twitch rushed through its decision to terminate the two-time. You see, I shouldn't even be banned from Twitch.
Motherfucker, you still got the contract. You're acting as if they didn't pay you off or anything at a settlement. The dude's playing the victim, even though he probably did what he did. Because again, it was a civil case, not a criminal case. And I'm pretty sure from civil you can't go into criminal, but I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a dipshit that's online. Wait. Can criminal, can civil cases turn criminal? One of the most common situations where a civil matter may transfer into criminal is in instances of domestic violence. I've seen an associate's fuck. Child abuse. Cases involving child custody and access can fraud. Evidence and proof of burden, legal representation. Child abuse cases involving child custody can access can turn criminal when allegations of child abuse surface. If the court deems that the child's safety is at risk, it may involve child protective services and criminal charge against the offending party. Child abuse charges may include assault, sexual exploitation, or neglect. So, what I'm sure happened is that it was a civil case that couldn't be turned criminal because the child was never at risk because it was online or only, and there was no. They probably had to like prove that there was an actual like physical risk to the child, and because they never tried to meet up with each other, according to him, I'm not sure. Because according to the other dude, they were trying to meet each other on Twitch. Or what? Again, I hate speculating a lot, but what I'm sure happened is that he was inappropriately messaging her for a while. Like 2017 came around, like it was probably like years before that, like probably a couple months before he got the big Twitch contract. The big Twitch contract comes up. Someone tries to find out like if he's kosher or not. He gets the message of the minor, like he messages the minor something like, "Hey, are you going to TwitchCon?" Just to see if she was going over there, and she probably said no, and then he just went back into inappropriately messaging her, and so that's when the big red flag came out. The Twitch not wanting to probably look like they were like hosting a pedophile, they just wanted to like sweep it under the rug. 2020 comes along, more evidence comes. Well, they terminated his contract in 2020. I just need to see. Wait, when was the? Let's see. Bathroom trauma. Doctor disrespect. So in June of 2020, June of 2019, that's what did he have in 2020? Fuck. I do in 2020. June 2020. I want to see what their sources are. I know you're using Wikipedia externally. References about Dr. Respect. Also, touring champion opens up about family tree. Speaking again. I want to see if there's. These all in 2024. He's burned out for stream modes before. Streamer X, Minutes to X. Did The Verge. Twitch abruptly banned one of its biggest stars, better known as Dr. Respect, in 2020 without a word of explanation. Now, 4 years later, after Beam's permanent ban, two former Twitch employees have come forward to describe the events they say contributed to the removal. So, it was contributed. One former Twitch employee who asked to remain anonymous, citing, quote, risk of the career, told The Verge that Bermuda Whispers, not a fun messaging system. When was Whispers cancelled? I'm currently writing about it. See the website on silent. Yeah. The French feature on Twitter removed May 16th, 2022. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that be could read in plain text. I have resolved on no wrongdoing. No party admits to any wrongdoing. I need to read the entire thing. One who has to remain anonymous till the board. To exchange messages with a minor and initiate conversation about meeting up at TwitchCon. The employee worked at Twitch Trust and Safety Team at the time of the ban in 2020. Their one was 8 guides without a word really now 4 years later. Their comments collaborate. I don't know. Fuck. How do you say that word? Fuck. I can't pronounce shit. Pronunciation.
Corroborate.
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 Corroborate. Cooperate. I can't. Fuck it. Cooperate. A post made by Coney Connors, a former Twitch employee who worked at the company's strategic partners team. Late Friday, Connors posted and he got banned because it's got texting a minor. The press could be read plain text. This was for your Zyder. According to accessing named Beam, it was understood that the streamer was subject to the post. Beam's ban came shortly after it updated its sexual harassment. Beam's ban came shortly after Twitch updated its sexual harassment policies to punish offenders with permanent suspensions. Twitch reckons with sexual harassment with sexual assault as it begins to permanently suspending. Twitch reckons with sexual assault as it begins to permanently suspending streamers. Dozens of people judge stories sexual harassment and assault. When streamer Samantha Wong told Twitch that she had been sexually harassed by another person connected with the Twitch community, the report went all the way to the top. But Twitch VP, who has since left the company, Justin Wong. Is that the Justin? No, it's Justin Wang. Never mind. Says he escalated her allegations to the Twitch CEO and head of Twitch HR and VP who managed Twitch's relationship with the accused person. All assured me. Give me a second. I'm getting burnt out for streaming. No, I'm just kidding. I just got a message. I got a birthday party. Yay. Justin Wang says, Justin Wong says he escalated her allegations to Twitch's CEO, the head of Twitch HR, and a VP who managed Twitch's relationship and with the accused person. All assured me it would be handled, he wrote on Twitter. But a year later, the accused person is still being featured on Twitch, according to Samantha Wong, who streams under the name Sampai. Oh, Samantha. Yeah, Senpai. Okay, that's cute. The person that she reported for harassment was not only still allowed to attend Twitch events, but he was given an opportunity to appear in segments of Twitch's official channel. You, as a company, minimized and dismissed my sexual harassment, she wrote on Twitter. One with dozens of people came forward with stories of sexual harassment and abuse and assault in the gaming industry over the past few days. The stories span the industry, but one group was heavily represented: Twitch streamers. These streamers, mostly women, said the other Twitch streaming community, mostly men, engaging abusive behavior. A Medium post, we'll read that later, cataloging the most recent accounts, listed more than 60 people accused of misconduct, in many cases accusations from multiple people. Their accounts have led to growing demand for Twitch to do a better job moderating, protecting, and setting the tone for its community. The company has said that it will investigate and potentially punish the accused users, and as of Wednesday night, it began issuing permanent bans. But these streamers are doubtful that Twitch is ready to take them seriously. Harassment and abuse issues have followed Twitch for years. In 2017, Kotaku said it was incredibly easy to find examples of harassment on the platform by just browsing around. Again, we'll read that, even though fuck Kotaku. A Fusion documentary looked at the sexual harassment of a woman who was the top Hearthstone player for the sextest. I thought that said sexiest. I was like, the fuck? My bad. Looked at the sexist harassment. A woman who was a top Hearthstone. I can fucking run. Alright. The sexist harassment a woman who was a top Hearthstone player faced on Twitch in 2016. Bloomberg called the harassment something female streamers have to deal with routinely. A 2015 article in a 2015 feature. In 2012, a giant bomb reported on the sexual harassment at a Capcom tournament that was hosted on Twitch. Twitch tightened its policies. Twitch tightened its policy around harassment in 2018, but it's not evident that many streamers that had a real impact on enforcement. The men accused of harassment and misconduct range from streamers with thousands of followers to those with hundreds of thousands of followers and more. Some of the stories involve incidents that happen on Twitch, such as men who allegedly streaming while messaging underage fans for sexual photos. Others didn't happen on Twitch directly, but involve people in this community. Several people have met an abuser through Twitch, or the misconduct that occurred occurred at a Twitch event or an after party at a Twitch convention. Many of the accused are also verified Twitch partners, streamers who are successful enough on their own to put enough hours of streaming on Twitch to become eligible for the partner status, which grants a number of perks from purple checkmarks to showing a streamer is verified at promotional opportunities such as events such as TwitchCon. Twitch says that its manual reviews applications and not every applicant is approved, even if the user meets all the criteria determine eligibility. That checkmark the checkmark of approval is a particular source of frustration among streamers criticizing Twitch's inaction. They said the company is giving these men powerful positions which they can prey on fans or other streamers, and that Twitch is failing to ban verified streamers despite credible reports of assault. If you think there's a lot of sexual harassment, so many people are so afraid to speak up. There needs to be a harsher consequence for people who do these kinds of predatory things on the platform. Natalie Casanova goes to Unicorn Zombie. Did she get canceled? Okay. Told The Verge, like, straight up, some of these allegations should be banned off the. Some of these allegations, people should, like, straight up, for some of these allegations, people. Okay, there needs to be like a parentheses right there. People should be banned off the platform. Casanova, one of two women who accused Tom Cressell? What the fuck is that? Syndicate. Tom Syndicate? Is it the lad? Yeah, it's the fucking boy. What the fuck? I remember. There it is. I'm pretty sure that they dated for a little bit. And... Fuck, dude. I've raped this week. The streamer doesn't appear to have gone live since, but his account remained active on Twitch. He is among one of those followed people on the platform. Cassell issued a statement saying that the allegations were false, calling them character assassination. Other disturbing accounts involve predatory behavior from adult streamers towards children, in some cases using Twitch's own platform tools. Twitch allows viewers to sign up for their content once they're 13 years old. The company's Whisper feature allows users to privately message each other across the site. It makes it possible for adults to send messages to children privately. Some of the accusations stem from this mix. C. Richardson, who started using Twitch when they were 14, wrote that an adult streamer used a feature to send sexual messages when they were 15. Dr. Disrespect? Is there anything? Let's see, Richardson. No. Wrote that an adult streamer. Never. Sorry. Oh. How are you gonna protect all those teenagers? Richardson told The Verge. Twitch isn't the only platform with this problem. In fact, no platform has done a good job of protecting underage users. Richardson says they said that they've heard from a lot of people who are underage that they were contacted by adults. The Whisper feature does not support sending messages and can be turned off entirely. A Twitch spokesperson told The Verge, you are, however, able to send links. The company says it reviews all reported video content for nudity and collaborates with Technology Coalition and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children to combat exploitation online. Twitch's public by default design makes it a difficult place for this kind of behavior to thrive, the spokesperson said. Twitch issued a statement on Sunday night that says that it takes accusations of sexual harassment and misconduct extremely seriously. And the company is looking into the allegations against streamers using its platform. Monday evening, Twitch CEO Emmett Sher published needs to change this. The streamers do not Justin TV statements are cool, but you got a past history of doing the exact opposite, and I'm not gonna believe what I said. Katie Robertson, Pika Chalita. Fuck these names. These issues aren't unique to Twitch. YouTube is also bad. And trying to decline by the goes off, you can see the course animation. To be allowed to go through the This about what's his face? Yep. When myself and I school at Twitch Black, I want to make a statement. For Twitch money to get some WSK. Twitch will be taking the action against the consumer. I would say the action several serious face misconduct. The people site Twitch said I was reviewing the stories as quickly as possible and polarized. Okay. Let's not start somewhere else. If one accusation on stream. Includes Facebook Gaming suspended a streamer with close investigations of abuse. Pokemon. Some type of viewers. Events. No, story initially was a streamer that was incorrect. One assessed by the person was a streamer. The story stated with opportunity hosting. Okay. Survivor stories to harassment, anti-libel and anti-slander defamation laws to this collection of information. It's still active. Control. Oh, that's it. Yeah. There's no doctor. Jesus Christ, how many names are there? I was getting to the bottom. Name Virginia Beach player. 0. Rational is not about to define earlier the color did not have sexual harassment to defined. Oh fuck, I was recording the thing. Stop recording. Wait. Fuck. I should just pause that. Yeah. Okay. I'll touch the renewing, but when you're meant to be. I stared at her computer this week after I had over a month where I can't feel my body. She will. Then she hopped back up and started dancing. She looked at her. She only got a chill. Something that Andy, a fan she never met, just giving her a D. Giving her a D. Her shorthand for oh. It's the biggest D ever. Fucking base. So it's later, it was a live audience. Father is a doctor. So, what's this all about, dude? Based. A fashion file at the cost, one person see the rhetoric, etc. This community, you know, if it's tighten this policy around side behaviors. Is enacting stricter policy, and the new rules will take into effect June 19th. Community remove any clubs and any behavior deemed hateful will result in indefinite suspension. Use other sources to retain. Yeah. The update will take likely effect of the following just this week. But when was this? Alright, so we have that. He's probably just extremely problematic, and that's why he was banned. But let's hear him out. But yeah.
It has affected us on so many levels. Back in 2020, and now in 2024.
You still got your bag, dude. The fuck, how did it affect you?
And Cody, Connors, I just have to say it again. Why would you do this? Like I said, this was handled professionally years ago. No fucking wrongdoing. But because of you, Cody, we just lost. Fuck, man.
So what it seems like what happened was that 2018, well, no, this was 20, he got canceled 2018. Accidentally open your screen, not gonna lie. Why is Dr. Disrespect on my screen? I was just doing research. I'm watching this thing, pointing out that he was pretty much like lying about everything. He said that it wasn't that he didn't inappropriately message a minor, even though he says right here. Not only that, he's taking the settlement of his court case. Again, this was civil, not criminal. He's taking that as him trying to take a W for not being found that he was inappropriate with a minor or something like that. Oh, that's weird. Because he was there for a criminal, civil litigation, not criminal, so they wouldn't really be looking into that. They'd probably just be looking into whether or not Twitch breached contract, and then before they were able to like get through the entire thing, Twitch just decided that it's better to bite the bullet and pay him off than have this whole thing exposed, because again, it seemed like, well, it's a bad, no matter how you look at it, it's a bad look for Twitch, because for 3 years, I think it was, they knew that he was inappropriately messaging a minor and did nothing about it. So then they banned him, and that's why they wanted to keep it under wraps, because they wanted to keep their biggest streamer, their biggest cash cow, without any of the negative repercussions. But then as soon as his contract got terminated, probably because of different reasons, he probably got into a different drama. Because in 2019, he also got suspended for filming in a bathroom, which is illegal. I don't know. It could have been a number of reasons why they terminated his contract, but he wanted the money off of it. It's weird.
Unfortunately, we have to lay off people from Midnight Society. Right? Because of you, Cody. You know, through all this, we are where we are. And like a fucking man, I'll accept it. What I don't accept is sitting quietly by and let these idiots attack me with false accusations. No. For all these doc haters out there too, oh man, the ones that project and worry about.
Like, it's not even a doc hater, dude. These are your own words. Like, your game studio left you because they knew that you did something inappropriate and didn't want to be associated with you anymore, and then you admitted to messaging a minor. Like, come on. Like, these are your own words. No one's accusing you of anything. They're just using your own words against you. You're your own worst enemy, Chief.
About everyone else's problems, right? I can't understand that mindset. I could care less. We've always stayed in our lane.
I understand people like this aren't. I don't understand how people who like are into kids can't just like control themselves, like especially when they're kind of. Ah, damn! It's like that one meme. It's let me look for it. Let me look for it. YouTube. Nope.
You drop me off at the wings when you get a chance?
Yeah.
Next time.
A couple minutes. Damn, I can't look for the meme. All right, we just gotta finish this.
But somehow, someway, these people, they just get in our lane. For all you doc haters, I'm sure you'll just like dissect all of this and still find a way to publicly criticize me. Do what you need to do. I'll say
Brother,
this is
again, it's just your own words. Especially when they're big creators. Yeah. It's because they have money, they have respect. It's pretty much just like having enough money to do what you want. You're pretty much just like at an all-time high. After like getting a bunch of money, but getting everything that you wanted, you start craving like another like joy. And so that's probably why they do it, because of that like I don't want to say forbidden fruit, because it's not even a forbidden fruit. It's just something that's extremely terrible to do. It's nefarious, but they probably feel like that's their next rush, like getting away with a crime, you know? And like getting away with murder nowadays extremely hard. Inappropriately messaging a minor, it's kind of easy. Like, especially if you're in their situation, because again, they idolize you. Most of your fans are underage. It's easy to get into contact with someone that's underage. Not only that, if you ever do get found out, they most likely won't ever like try to send you to court for jail or anything. Like, look at Mini Lad. I understand if you have a chemical imbalance or you're into kids because of that chemical imbalance, but still. I mean, there's a way to control it, I'm pretty sure. I personally wouldn't know. Just don't give into say it's a lose-lose situation. Yeah. But again, it's just them trying to feel that rush. Because again, these guys like mostly just went from being like random people doing stuff on the internet to being multimillionaires overnight. That's like kind of like winning the lottery. Except it constantly happens to you, and so that you try to find like your next high. And for some people, it's inappropriately messaging a minor for some reason. Minor. I can put it.
This isn't for you. This was for my team today, my community, my friends, La Familia that have supported me. And I'm not denying the exchange of whispers, champs. I'm not denying that to all of you out there. It looks bad. I have no way of knowing if the Twitch user thought our exchange of whispers was inappropriate. If it was, I apologize. All I know is that I never did what Twitch, Cody Connors, or the public is claiming that I did.
Again, throughout this whole entire thing, all he's done is this. Fuck, where's it?
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Like, he hasn't have any like shred of evidence.
Nice.
He's just been yapping.
That's it. I'm not saying anything more about any of this, right? Unless I need to, because trust me, I have more I haven't disclosed.
Say it then.
I just want to get back to what we do best. Put on a show. And climb our way to the tippity top of the mountain, man. In our own lane.
All he's done is obfuscate and gaslight, dude. He hasn't even like. Not only that, he also brought up the sneak argument of, oh, they didn't ask for the age of consent in her territory. It's like, that makes him look even more guilty.
That's it.
Let's see if he'll say anything else. So basically, some people give proof like I'm doing him bad things, and he's saying, "Let mom bad that didn't happen. Your proof? I don't see it." Yeah, pretty much. Like he went like on. Let's see, is it right here?
Things with deceased animals
Yep.
and discussing pet.
Yup, like right here.
Sometimes I do. But I also didn't do all the shit that they're
Like listen to this entire thing, all right?
saying I did. But then that doesn't make a story, right? They wanted media attention. The media wants controversy. And by sensationalizing all this with big, inaccurate headlines like sexting and sexually explicit, you all got what you wanted at the expense of the tube time. The reality is, they wanted to cut down the doc. Plain and simple. Take a look at some of these horrendous acts of Twitch streamers that were never banned. I've got some examples right here. Example number 1, a streamer that frequently used the N-word while publicly streaming, which constitutes a violation of Twitch's policies if accompanied by hateful intent. Twitch scheduled a meeting with a streamer to ascertain his intent to determine whether his conduct was a violation of Twitch's policies, ultimately determining it was not a breach of Twitch's policies.
And then again.
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Nice.
He'll have looked everywhere for that. Comparing the exactly. That's what I said.
Why wasn't I called into a meeting? Why wasn't my intent taken into consideration, champs? Example number 2. Streamer was reported for discussing doing things with deceased animals and discussing pedophilia, all while live streaming. Never suspended, but instead given a multi-million-dollar contract. Example number 3.
Neither is okay, but I don't understand like what exactly. And plus, you can say the N word without really like saying it like hateful, you know. Like if you say like hard R, then that's probably like with extreme prejudice and hate. Like you can just say the N word like in an empty room to no one, as long as it's not like offending anyone. I think it's fine. That's my bad opinion, but no. I personally think it's just a word. And the more people see it like that, the less power it has, you know? But bestiality and then pedophilia again, like again, back it up with the source. Like you could at least like put names right there and so.
Streamer was reported for a sexually explicit stream involving children and telling children to send Snapchats of them playing with themselves. Never suspended, but instead, given a multi-million-dollar contract.
Like he names off these people, but he doesn't like he names off their actions, but not like anything that they've done. Like again, all I hear when he brings up these is
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
because I looked around. I tried to find any shred of evidence for that, but no, I couldn't find anything. It's weird.
It's so obvious that certain Twitch executives, employees involved had personal biases against the doc and used all of this as an opportunity to terminate my contract.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's guilty. Because a guilty person wouldn't write all of this down. Oh yeah, and a guilty person also wouldn't delete all of this. Because he deleted it off of his Twitter. Not only that, a person wouldn't like wouldn't put an individual minor and then just put a person and then just remove it again. I'm pretty sure he panicked. He thought that they had the DMs on deck. That's why he dropped this immediately. But then once he realized that they didn't have any of the he was trying to make us look bad. I did a bad thing, but they, yeah, exactly. All right, Chief.
Go back and
I just wanted to see that on stream, see what he had to say, see if he brought any evidence. But no, it just seems like he's gaslighting, taking away from the situation, not taking responsibility for anything that he's done. He's just saying, I did something bad, but these people did something worse, and look at them, they have contracts. And then just brings up cases of without any evidence again. Yaps about nothing true. Alright, Shirley. Sure. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna stop streaming for a little bit. I'm gonna be back in a little bit. Just have to do something real quick. Hey Yumi. I was just about to end stream. We saw Dr. Disrespect the app session. I kind of wasted 2 hours for nothing. It was really bad. He pretty much just tried to obfuscate everything and then gaslight everyone into believing that he did nothing wrong. Pretty much said that all of this was bullshit. That even though he said that he inappropriately messaged a minor, that it wasn't as bad as people are saying that it was out to me, even though in his own words these were casual mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in a direction of being inappropriate, and then gives no examples, and now he's trying to play it off as in, oh, I told them to suck my dick playfully. Again, he's lucky that people don't have the logs of his chats, or else he would be screwed. All right. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I'll be back a little bit later. I just kind of want to make this an individual stream. That way I can download it later and edit it into a video. But thanks for stopping by. I'll be back in a little bit. Bye.